To World Immigration News by Irfan. My name is Irfan Ashraf. If I will say Europe itself is not going to stop immigration crisis, will you say it's true or wrong? Yes, it's true. I will prove by evidences that many European countries don't want to finish immigration crisis and they are getting advantages of this immigration crisis. In each European country, when elections are going on, the opposition party and ruling party always fight on immigration crisis. And they told their voters that they will finish immigration and you just give us vote, and when we will come into government, we will finish immigration, we will close immigration crisis will finish, and we will be your hero. But when they came in government, they suddenly say, no, this the immigrants are very necessary because they are skilled people. And when immigrants will not come, our country will not grow financially. It's true. Immigrants will not go anywhere. It means you are going to finish your financial benefits. You are going to finish because a lot of export, import, trade is because of migrants. Students goes into the countries and they pay a highly fee to the host countries. If I will refer Australia, Canada, USA, they become developed country by migrants. The migrants went, they were students, they paid highly fee, then and the countries became rich, and the migrants were skilled people. If they had no money, then they worked in a very top professional way. If you just assess United States, Asian doctors are leading medical field. So if the doctors will not be there, who will treat the patient? Similarly, top business people from China in USA. Therefore, European countries don't want to finish immigration crisis. If they are telling we are going to clear immigration, we are going to close immigration, we are going to kill immigrants, we are going to this, even USA was also talking this one. That's just for election. In Netherlands, in recent elections, the parties claim. In Portugal, in the recent elections, the parties claim when that party came into the government, the stance completely changed. And he told, no, 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 I am not, we are not going to close immigration. And they are giving, in my opinion, they are giving more favors to the migrants. In France also, when during elections, a lot of conversation regarding stopping of the migrants going on. So migration crisis is not going to finish in Europe, and that migrants will stop, will going. Of course, some illegal migrants definitely. The governments will stop, but migration or immigration will not stop, and they are just for elections, they are just for voters to convince. Unfortunately, in all over world during elections, the leaders speak lie to the voters, and they just want to raise the issue, which issue is mostly important. And they think this issue of migrant is very easiest issue to fight. I tell you, in now currently European country, the main problem are the taxes. The taxes cut in the Europe are too much that people like business people are moving from the Europe to Dubai. Similarly, if you will assess the individuals who are working as a business people in the Dubai, they are mostly coming from the Europe, and they told over 50% taxes are cut. And we worked very hard in Europe. We want to live there. We are their national. We are citizens, and they are not giving us much favor compensation as a trade person, as a business people, as UAE give compensation in the taxes. So taxes cut is the main problem. Wages, salaries are the main problem. Jobs are the main problems in the Europes. European nationals are not getting suitable jobs according to their professional skill these days. Competition is becoming tougher day by day, and European countries are also feeling some difficulties in Schengen area, maintenance of the Schengen area. European Union writing letter to some countries that we will temporarily remove you because standard rules of all Schengen countries are based on equality. Now, if you compare Portugal, just 820 euro 820 euro per month average income, and go to the Switzerland becomes the 2200. to go to the another country 2500 in Norway and Denmark. So therefore, there are a lot of problems are there. People of one country just moving from that country when they become citizen, passport they got passport, they move to other country and they want to work there. It's quite amazing that you got passport of the country, that country gave you passport, gave you respect and gave you nationality, citizenship, and they want to work in other countries due to the salary and money benefits. So I think there's a lot of things to be corrected in the European Union. Immigration crisis is the least crisis, I think. Of course, it has become top crisis and it's not going to finish very soon because political parties are still using immigration as easiest one. For example, if you are going to fight election, it's very difficult to convince individual in health. It's very difficult to convince individual in financial benefits, because when you will give financial benefit, you will reduce the taxes, and when you will reduce the tax, so our countries will suffer. These European countries are running on 100% on taxes, and these European countries are not much famous in international students as well, like Australia and Canada, because they are not inviting due to language barrier, and they are not inviting in a much higher ratio international students. So they are mostly depending upon taxes, the people who are working in the Europe. Therefore, their citizenship procedure is not quite transparent, be like Australia, Canada, because they are not giving any point system for skilled worker. They are just the people are coming by sea, by illegal way. They hide in any room, and agents help them. After 3 4 years, they come out like frog, and they got some little of it favor and then card, and then what happens? I think there is no any good method of skilled migration, the skilled professionals to be invited in such countries, and unique system eligible for all Schengen countries. Appointment of this Schengen country, for example, if anybody want to visit this country, it become hallmark for him. If you want to go to Canada, no problem, no appointment, just apply, and embassy will refuse or will give visa. At least embassy will assess the application. But in these countries, you are waiting and giving huge money for appointments to the VFS Global in Dubai and Asian countries, and agents are charging a lot of money. So therefore, crises are many, but the political parties of these countries, Netherlands, France, Portugal, Malta, they are using immigration as a tool to win the election. That's the point. And that's easiest one, because that will not blame the many. When anybody will say you was not able to provide basic facilities, electricity was expensive, grocery was expensive, health was, doctors were not available. So these things, taxes are more, business people are not getting compensation. When you will say these things, then you will suffer, because when you will become in prime minister and you will be in the government, people will say give us medicine now, give us. But when immigration crisis, when you will take an election, when you will become like Portugal government, current government, you will just say because immigrants are, I can write then sentences for all prime ministers, all migrants of the world are very useful for us, because we'll need professional skilled workers in construction industry, in IT industry, in medical industry. Without them we are not able to survive. So therefore we need migrants. We're not closing immigration. So this is the strange type of tricks going on with the people of the Europe. Keep watching World Immigration News by Irfan. Interesting story, interesting analysis, interesting suggestion, interesting counseling will be the part of the World Immigration News by Irfan. Hopefully, you will subscribe, like, and share my channel.